Hello and welcome to Living with Leo, the one and only place for everything about Leonardo da Vinci. First, to introduce him, we'll learn about his life before fame. He was born on April 15th, 1452 at 10:30 p.m. The world has been privileged to know this because his grandfather, Antonio da Vinci, wrote on the last page of a family notebook about the birth. The most startling thing about Leo was he was an illegitimate child, a horrible thing at the time. But he was, son of Sir Piero da Vinci and a peasant, Caterina. Because of their ranks, they could not marry. So Hero lived with Caterina for 1 year before moving to his father's. However, he could never become a lawyer like his father or hold any position of importance because of the fact he was illegitimate. When he was 14, he moved to Florence to study under Verrocchio, star painter at the time. When he was 20, he completed training. At 24, he became chief assistant. During this time, he learned to work with stone, clay, wood, and metal. He also learned tempera and oil painting. After he left the workshop, he wrote the sparrow in his notebook for no reason known. People speculate that he was out of work, but this is not true. He traveled to Milan and wrote a letter to the king about his abilities, including, he claimed, that he was a great military engineer. For this reason, he built many designs for war machines. Interestingly, he listed his skill as an artist last. And now for short. Ever wondered why those old-fashioned war machines just don't work like they used to? If you ever have, then buy Leo's war machines, from everything such as exploding cannonballs to a spectacular trebuchet. Choose the one perfect for you. Best of all, his inventions are all powered by gears. No more grumbling men, just perfectly running machines. This whole set could be yours for $1,000. Other machines cost hundreds of thousands for just one. No better price out there. Welcome back. This is the portion in which we will interview
Leonardo Da Vinci.
What was that name?
Leonardo Da Vinci, translated into English, Leonardo, son of Sir Piero of Vinci.
Okay, Leonardo, why did you paint?
Money and fame, and because that was the only respectable job I could take.
What were your favorite paintings?
La Ultima Cena, Mona Lisa, Il Combattimento di Aghirre.
English?
The Last Supper, Mona Lisa, Battle of Aghirre.
What was your personal life like?
I never married or had children. It was one aspect I had no interest in.
What do you think to the fact that the Battle of Aghirre painting might have been saved from destruction?
Pure truth. The painter would never ruin my painting over it.
Oh, is it true you were ADD?
ADD?
Attention deficit disorder.
Attention deficit disorder?
You could not concentrate.
Yes, I was famous, so I left much of my great work undone. Everyone wanted an nativity scene from me or my business rival Michelangelo. However, I was also interested in the human body, robotics, flight, and water.
Is it true you left Mona Lisa to Sally?
Yes, we had a lifelong friendship, so I left him land in the Mona Lisa.
Well, thanks for the chat, Leonardo.
Arrivederci.
Folks, it's time for a little break. Welcome back. Now we will talk about how Leo has come to impact us today. First, and probably the most famous example, the Da Vinci Code, was a movie made about Leo's secrets he hid. Of course, the story is entirely fictional, but a good movie nonetheless. Leo's legacy has led to building a bridge in Norway, built to Leonardo's design, and the coin of Italy is his famous anatomical drawing, the Vitruvian Man. He has had TV shows as well. Even a bronze horse he tried to build now lays in Grand Rapids, Michigan and Italy. But one thing any purely dedicated Renaissance collector must have: Leo's notebook. Currently, there are around 8,000 out of 20,000 pages of his notebooks survive, of which most are in Europe, but one group of pages is in Vancouver, and Bill Gates owns it. Leo's death was tragic. He died in the arms of the king. The king also gave a speech the same day, which people argue is impossible. However, his assistant signed the speech, leading us to wonder. Leo's legacy increases by the day, but after a short break, we will talk about his most recognizable piece of art, the Mona Lisa. Leonardo was deeply fascinated with water. He designed a water wheel and web glove. All this and more could be yours. He created the first way to turn water into energy. All his famous inventions could be yours for only $100. No better price out there. Now for the Mona Lisa. Leonardo's world-renowned painting, on display at the Louvre Museum, was one of Leo's last paintings, which he painted on until he died. For 4 years, he painted using fine brushes. No one knows who modeled it. It could be Lisa Gerdeni. Some say it was Leo himself. After he died, he gave it to his apprentice, Sally, who later gave it to the Louvre Museum. However, 3 centuries later, it was stolen on August 21st, 1911. The thief, Vincenzo Perugino, removed it and hid it under his coat. The museum was closed for a week, and the Mona Lisa was lost for 2 years. It finally was found when the thief tried to sell it. However, the only thing he wanted to do was return it to Italy, but special measures like a climate-controlled room have not stopped some people from attempting to vandalize it. It has been restored with no lasting damage. Goodbye from Will Blunt, and I hope you enjoyed this special presentation of Living with Leo.